Hello everyone, and we thank you for joining us for the Matt's Weather Weekly Weather News. Today is Wednesday, June 6th, 2012. And the first thing that I want to address today is that, as I did say a few weeks ago, we have a new format. We have an updated format for you today. And one of the new things we have is we have the camera pointing in a new angle. Instead of it being kind of coming from a curve, we have it coming straight on, which I feel is much more functional in a way. And the other thing that I also want to point out is that any ideas or any comments or any recommendations you might have for the show in the future, don't hesitate to email me at mattsweather1@aol.com. And haven't said it in a while, but positions are still open for assistant meteorologist and creative producer. If you're interested in either of those positions, you can email me at mattsweather1@aol.com. I've had a few people a little bit interested in it, but no one who's really completely worked out yet. So if you're interested, email me at mattsweather1@aol.com. Okay, so how this is going to go today, we're going to do a news story every week now, and we're going to give some weather tips every week now. And we're also going to give your Channel 3 early morning 7-day forecast after that. So that's how the new format's kind of going to go. For now, I'm still going to be toying around with the new format a little bit, but that's how it's going to be for now. So let's get right to it. The story we have for you today is quite an interesting one. A Mercedes crashes into a Dunkin Donuts window on Route 111 in Monroe, Connecticut. A 54-year-old Hamden woman had just bought a cup of coffee at the Dunkin Donuts at 447 Monroe Turnpike at around 10 o'clock Tuesday morning. She started up the 2012 Mercedes she had rented, so it wasn't even her, she rented it. But instead of backing out of her parking space, police said the car accelerated forward, crashing into the picture window of the store. Monroe Fire Department spokesman Kevin Caltano, pretty sure that's how you pronounce that, said an ambulance was dispatched to check on a customer inside, but police said that no injuries were reported. The woman told officers she didn't know how the accident happened, according to the report. Caltano said the Mercedes was a rental car, and police said it had only minor damage, losing some paint in the front. The building's window and front facade was damaged, and some displays inside the Dunkin Donuts were pushed during the impact. Monroe and Stevenson volunteer firefighters assessed the building for structural damage under the command of Lieutenant John Lombardi, along with the town building department, and it was determined that there was no severe structural damage to the building, according to Caltano, which is very good news. The Dunkin Donuts will be closed until repairs to the storefront are made, but police put in jersey barriers to protect the building. And there's some comments. The source for this story is monroepatch.com, and just some comments some people have left here. One of the comments, or really a lot of the comments, kind of just remind us that this has happened 2 other times in recent years to this very same Dunkin Donuts, where a car has kind of gone through the picture window or caused the building some damage. So now this is the 3rd time that this has happened in recent years to this Dunkin Donuts. So there's a lot of talk over how safe, how functional, how safe this parking lot, this little plaza area really is on Route 111 in Monroe. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about really quick before we get to some weather tips is the Venus transit that I'm sure you've all heard about past few days, the past week or so. Occurred yesterday, Tuesday, June 5th. On the East Coast, it occurred between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. It went on from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Now, obviously, for us in Connecticut, it was a little difficult for us to see because there were a lot of clouds yesterday evening, but there were some breaks and the sun came through. So if you had the proper equipment, you had a chance to take a quick peek at it yesterday with the breaks of sunshine yesterday evening. Venus transit 2012, it will not happen again until somewhere around 2100, over a century away. So if you didn't catch it yesterday, you're likely not going to see it in your lifetime unless we live to be well into our 100s. A century from now. Okay, and now I want to move over, and when we get to our forecast in a minute, you're going to see that we have some very hot temperatures on the way in the coming week or two. So I want to talk about pets and how pets react to the hot weather. We all love spending the long sunny days of summer outdoors with our furry companions, but over-eager in hot weather can spell danger, warn ACPCA experts Even the healthiest pets can suffer from dehydration, heat stroke, and sunburn if overexposed to the heat, says Dr. Lila Miller, ASPCA Vice President of Veterinary Outreach, and heat stroke can be fatal if not treated promptly. Take these simple precautions provided by ASPCA experts to help prevent your pet from overheating. And if you suspect your pet is suffering from heat stroke, get help from your veterinarian immediately. Okay. Pets can get dehydrated quickly, so give them plenty of fresh, clean water when it's hot outdoors. Make sure your pets have a shady place to get out of the sun. Be careful not. Oh my God, excuse me. Be careful to not overexercise them and keep them indoors when it's extremely hot. Know the warning signs. Symptoms of overheating in pets include excessive panting or difficulty breathing, increased heart and respiratory rate, drooling, mild weakness, stupor, or even collapse. They can also include seizures, bloody diarrhea, and vomit, along with elevated body temperature over 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Animals with flat faces like pugs and Persian cats are more susceptible to heat stroke since they cannot pant as effectively. Very interesting. These pets, along with the elderly, the overweight, and those with heart or lung diseases, should be kept cool in air-conditioned rooms as much as possible on these hot days. Another thing, never, ever, 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 ever leave your animals alone in a parked vehicle. On a hot day, a parked car can become a furnace in no time, even with the windows open, which could lead to fatal heat stroke, says Dr. Murray, Director of Medicine at ASPCA. Also, leaving pets unattended in cars in extreme weather is illegal in several states. In my opinion, that should really be illegal everywhere, but just don't do it. Do not leave pets unsupervised around a pool. Not all dogs are good swimmers. Introduce your dog to water gradually. Make sure they wear flotation devices when on boats. Rinse your dog off after swimming to remove chlorine or salt from his fur. And try to keep your dog from drinking pool water, which contains chlorine and other chemicals that could cause stomach upset. When the temperature is very high, don't let your dog linger on the hot asphalt. Being so close to the ground, your pooch's body can heat up quickly, and sensitive paw pads can burn. Keep walks during these months to a minimum. So those are some tips from www.aspca.org on hot weather in the summertime with your pets. And now, your WFSB Channel 3 early warning 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, Thursday, June 7th, a mix of clouds and sunshine, a chance for a shower or thunderstorm during the afternoon/evening. High 74 inland, 72 at the shore. Friday, partly sunny and warmer, a chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon/evening. High 80 degrees inland, 75 at the shore. Saturday, partly sunny and warm, a chance for a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm. High 82 inland, 77 at the shore. Okay, so we're gradually getting a little bit warmer. Sunday, a mix of clouds and sunshine with a chance for a shower or thunderstorm. High 80 degrees inland, 76 at the shore. Monday, partly sunny and seasonably warm. High 80 inland, 76 at the shore. Tuesday, partly sunny and warm. High 82 inland, 77 at the shore. 77 at the shore, I should say. And on Wednesday, June 13th, partly sunny and warm. High 85 degrees inland, 80 degrees at the shore. So, turning quite warm next week. Earlier this week we had a couple chilly days. It was almost like fall or early spring. But we're definitely going to be very quickly changing back to regular summer weather that is normal for this time of year. Alright, that does it for this week's edition of the Matt's Weather Weekly Weather News. Like I said at the beginning, any comments, questions, or anything, you can email me at mattsweather1@aol.com or any other way that you know how to get in touch with me. We'll see you next week for the Matt's Weather Weekly Weather News on Wednesday, June 13th. We'll see you then.